Candidates for the FNC elections begin their campaign today. UAE non-oil foreign trade reaches 370 billion dirhams. And cleanup begins in Japan after tropical storm Talis kills at least 10. This is 7 National News. In our top story this evening, candidates from across the UAE have begun their campaign today with high hopes for Federal National Council seats. The process will carry on until the 21st of September. His Excellency Tariq Hilal Al-Luta, Under Secretary of the Ministry of State for the Federal National Council Affairs and Chairman of the Elections Management Committee, has re-emphasized that this period is extremely important for the country. He said that on September 24th, it will be the UAE's historic second elections, and those running for seats are expected to maintain public order during the run-up till the final day. He further added that candidates will receive full support from media outlets, but are banned from using government logos in the process. The contestants are also required to disclose their sources of funding to the election committee. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the government has provided 2 million dirhams to support candidates in their drive. Sharjah Municipality has intensified a campaign to impound vehicles which have been left on the streets for a long period of time by their owners. According to a local report, the municipality launched inspections to find out about the vehicles abandoned in residential, commercial and industrial areas of the emirate. Sultan Al Muela, Director General of the municipality, said that vehicles found parked in unauthorised areas without registration numbers or abandoned by its owners will be confiscated. He added that owners will have to come to the municipality with documents to prove their ownership and pay fines to get them released. Muela urged vehicle owners to follow the municipality's regulations and make efforts to maintain their vehicles' safety while on vacation outside the country. The municipality will continue inspections for abandoned vehicles, the number of which usually increases during the summer vacation. And the General Headquarters of Dubai Police have created the Chemical and Radiological Clearance Unit to deal with emergencies or any chemical and radioactive leaks from ships that berth at the Emirates ports. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the unit will be ready in the field by the end of this year. It will employ 40 qualified Emiratis and will be equipped with the high-tech marine and land devices. In a move to reduce childhood obesity and youth diabetes, the Dubai Health Authority and municipality have called for suppliers to provide the nutritional value of meals being sold in school canteens. As schools are gearing up to welcome students back, junk foods are now banned from being sold in canteens. According to a local paper, all eateries that supply food to schools must have permit and declare the nutritional value of the meal. In addition, the municipality has also issued a manual containing the nutritional guidelines to ensure healthy meals are being offered to students. There are prisoners in the UAE that have been incarcerated due to debts. Most of these prisoners are in for small amounts, but due to their inability to pay, they stay locked up for years. In close cooperation with various police departments across the UAE, businessman Feroz Merchant is helping prisoners get a second chance by paying off their debts. According to him, it is essential to give back to society and support the government. Our correspondent Khadija Salih has this report.
6 months ago, Feroz Merchant, chairman of Pure Gold, a leading jewelry retail company, decided to make a difference in people's lives. He and his team approached the different heads of police across the UAE, as well as the Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Charitable Trust, to find out who needed the most help among those jailed for unsettled debt. In the last 3 months, he has paid an approximate 1.5 million dirhams, and 700 prisoners of different nationalities have been freed already till date.
Don't think what they did. Think about what they will do. Don't think about the past. Think about the present and think about the future. If you think about the future for them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will think for yourself and your family future. One man in the prison, that means the 5 family members are in the prison, not only the one man. So example, if I release 700, I believe I release 3,500, not the 700.
Since then, he receives a list of prisoners compiled by the police. It details their background, the amount they owed, time already spent in jail, and the ticket amount required for repatriation. Despite having a budget for social work, Firoz says there are cases wherein they go beyond what has been allotted.
That lady was from Sudan and she was in the prison almost more than 5 years, and she need small money, around 50 to 60,000 dirham to come out from. For me, it's a very small amount. Maybe for her, it's a big amount. And this is request came from the central jail, Ajman, and they said, please, if you can help this lady, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you. Immediately, I issued the check, and with the God grace, she came out from the prison.
Firoz hopes to inspire other businesses to do the same and benefit other families as well as the government.
What I'm doing is terms of supporting to the government of UAE also, because the one prisoner is in the prison is a burden to the government of UAE. Per day cost, taking care, food, clothes, medical, security, everything cost. So this is the burden to the government. At the same time, burden to the prisoner also, because prisoner is in the prison, he is a bread earning person. When he is in prison, when he is in the prison, the family member also are in the prison.
According to him, this initiative aims to give hope to the destitute and give back to the UAE for the success and support he continues to enjoy today since opening his business in 1989. While he encourages others to do the same, he says he's not taking any donations, nor is he entertaining direct requests. Instead, he advises people to go to the authorities and express their desire to help. This is what he did, and at the same time, he signed an agreement with Al Faraj Relief Fund that will aid 600 more prisoners in Abu Dhabi. In the next coming months, he also aims to help an additional 900 people or more. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
Looking to news abroad now, Western Japan began cleaning up today after tropical storm Talas left at least 10 dead and 25 missing, flooding homes, destroying roads and infrastructure, according to local media. Talas first made landfall on Saturday and swept back out to sea early this morning. Much of the damage was reported on the Kii Peninsula south of Osaka, which has seen record-breaking rains of 70 inches in some places. The record-breaking rains have also taken their toll on animals, with some livestock being washed into rivers. Talas is now travelling north through the Sea of Japan and has been downgraded to a tropical depression. And heavy rain and strong winds battered southern Louisiana as Tropical Storm Lee crawled its way along the Gulf Coast late on Saturday evening. The slow-moving storm has puzzled forecasters, resuming its slow march north towards the Louisiana coast at 4 miles after stalling for several hours on Saturday afternoon. Some winds packing speeds of 80 kilometres per hour pushed the Gulf waters inland, dumping heavy rain and causing minor flooding throughout the region. At least 60% of US offshore oil production, all based in the Gulf of Mexico, and nearly 55% of offshore gas production was shut down Friday, according to the US government. Most of that output should quickly return, however, once the storm passes. Up next, we have the day's business news for you, so stay with us.